What's going on, Kodayo? This is Feify, and welcome back to some more Hajimari no Kiseki Newsbit. I was planning to drop this video a couple of days back, but due to some issues I have in my apartment at the moment, it did not go live. But at the time that I am recording this, so new Hajimari no Kiseki news are dropping right now live. But before I break the new visuals and information down, I do want to do a quick recap of everything we have learned about Hajimari, because before the title was announced that it was going to be called Hajimari no Kiseki, there was a lot of key visuals and characters that basically has been confirmed to be on this game. There was also a comment that someone left me one of my Hajimari vids talking about that the ending that I was showing one of the pictures, it was showing Guy's little brother and Scarlet. So I was like, oh, you know what, let me do a quick recap for those that haven't really seen all my videos before Hajimari drop. If you're someone that has seen all my Kiseki nudes bit, I'm gonna put a notation right now on my video so you can go ahead and skip to that part of the video. However, I do suggest that you go see the whole video, since I'm gonna be doing a lot of connection with the old pictures that we saw before Hajimari drop, and with the new leaks that came out today, it does references some of these old characters that I'm about to go over. So I believe this is one of the best time for me to do a quick recap of everything we have learned about this game. Back in April 12 of 2019, Kondo revealed some sketches of the upcoming game that was going to be Hajimari no Kiseki. So you guys can see here, the sketch was basically, he showed them live, and basically you can see here Scarlet, Thoma, which is a Guy's little brother, and Risha in civilian clothes. Scarlet, of course, is one of those unforgotten characters in Cold Steel, because she sort of vanishes after Cold Steel 2 and like never get references again. But we all know a little bit about her history. She was part of the church, but eventually she left. But as you guys can see on the picture, she has the church clothes and everything. So I do not know if Hajimari no Kiseki is gonna do like a flashback back when she used to work in the church, or she plans to go back and be a part of the church member. As you guys know, Guy's situation, he's at Dominion at the moment, but he doesn't have any companion or squirrel that helps him through the mission. So I think Scarlet is going to be a companion for Guy's in Hajimari no Kiseki. Now, his brother, I have no idea what role Guy's little brother is going to play on this game. I have to be completely honest. He could probably be another member of the church and like help Gaius, or be like his partner or squirrel or something. Like I said, this is all just me speculations at the moment. We do not know what Guy's little brother is going to be playing on this new game. And of course, we have Risha here in normal clothes. Not much I can say about her, since we already saw a picture of her before, you know, with Swin and Nadia, and the dancing theme with the big boots. We already saw that, so let's just move on here. On June 27 of 2019, I did another video of the reveal of the new MCs that they kind of show. You guys can see on the picture, you know, the 15th anniversary was about to come up, and they show, you know, a kind of like a preview of all the biggest characters of the Kiseki series. You can see Joshua, Estelle, Lloyd, Rin, and basically all the popular characters and all the biggest characters basically of the Kiseki series. Not much I can say about this picture since we already saw this. So let's move on to the next bigger event, which was the 15th anniversary that happened on July 1st. One of the biggest things that Kondo showed out was Noel's ass. You guys remember that? This was like the biggest thing that people were talking about this stream, Noel's ass. And you know, Noel is of course is going to be a playable character with Lloyd, and with the recent leaks you guys can see her together with Lloyd. Another quick revelation that they showed was Rin in Jameer with her sister Elise. And if you guys remember, one of the recent leaks that we had so far was Rin drawing the sword to Kurt's dad, if I'm not mistaken. If you guys look at the background, this does look like Jameer. So I have a feeling that the scene here with Elise and Rin happens really close, or is connected to this scene right here where we're seeing Rin drawing his sword. One of the last thing, or one of the best thing that they showed during the 15th anniversary stream was the Samurai full map. As you guys can see, they showed basically the full map of the Kiseki series, basically where the game basically takes place. We can see a little bit of a Cabal, which is basically where we're going next on the Kiseki series. Of course, we cannot see the whole Cabal region, because I don't think the whole East region is the whole Cabal region. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be at least the middle portion of Samurai You can also see where the holy city of Wataru is located on the map as well, which I thought was going to be more to the middle of Semoria, but it's actually more to the east-north of Semoria. If you guys do not know, Wataru is basically where the First Dominion resides, and it's basically the biggest church of the Kiseki series, and it's also where every relics also reside as well, so keep that in mind. On July 19 of 2019, Kondo did a live stream with Nisa, but he also did a Reddit MMA that I do want to go over real quick. There's two questions that I want to go over because it connects with the news that came out today about Hajimari no Kiseki. So it says here, how many planned arcs are left in the Chill Kiseki series? He says that there's 3 more arcs currently planned. So what does this exactly means? It means, guys, that there's going to be 3 more arcs, but we don't know yet how many games per arc are going to have. So let's talk about real quick about Hajimari no Kiseki, right? Hajimari Kiseki has been confirmed there's going to be at least 2 games about Hajimari. As we already know about Hajimari no Kiseki, it's going to be played in different perspectives. Perspective of Rin, perspective of Crossbell people, perspective of the evil guys. So leave it on the comments what you guys think is going to be the last 2 arcs, what they're exactly going to be entail. I'm pretty sure that at least one of the arcs is going to introduce one more MC, and then the last arc is going to be basically the ultimate climax with every MC like how it is right now, because we're sort of kind of like in an intermission right now. We're getting an intermission. We're seeing basically where everybody's standing point is in the series, so that's what I feel like at the moment. The other question that I do want to go over with you guys, it says here, this is going to be the hot topic since this is a sort of a news came out about this question, but I do want to go over here real quick. So it says here, would the Cho series ever go back to predetermined romances for the leads, or are the choose your romance bonding auctions here to stay? Which is actually a really good question, and this is what he answered to this particular one. The reason Cole still ended up in this fashion is because we want to portray Rin's student life and the fact that he had auctions, so it ended up this way. Different from Choice in the Sky, we wanted the player to have some choice in the matter. As for the new game, we're still planning them at the moment, so who knows how that will turn out. But I would say that we will use the system that best suits the game. Now, with keeping that in mind, let's talk about the latest new or Hajimari no Kiseki that has officially come out with the new key visual. As you guys can see here, the SSS Guan is back. We got Lloyd, Randy, Tio, Ellie, and Noel here in the background. And you guys look out the right, we can also see Wesley as well. The whole group is back, man. But let me go over real quick about the new information about Lloyd and his friends. So he says here, one of the protagonists is Lloyd Bannon, the liberator who worked with Arios toward Crossbell liberation. Ellie combines her work as her grandfather's secretary with her SSS duties. Her relationship with Lloyd progressed at last. Tio, more grown up now, worked as an oval researcher with engineers in various countries. Randy left the branch campus and returned to Crossbell to resume his SSS duties. His relationship with Marileo has changed. Noel returned to the Crossbell Guardian Force still as second lieutenant and is tasked with renewed independence sinking ceremony. Wesley visits Crossbell with no friends. Lloyd leads the Crossbell segment featuring his liberation and declaration of independence, including the fight against the government, the General Security Force. Ariel's guilt over his past action may be secretly depicted in visuals, which is really interesting. Kara will play an important role, may or may not participate in battle. Risha will serve as a reliable ally. Wesley's partner is going to be Wall, which you already seen in the picture here. You guys seen with Scarlet, and it says also here the Scarlet in non-clothing will also appear. So there you go, guys. That's why I want to go over with the Rika here with Scarlet. So there you go. Scarlet's going to go back basically to the church. Also says here, all SSSS officers may not serve as a base this time. Harmonica Village and several highways will be in 3D. Game switches between protagonists, which you already knew, and no bonding event this time around, which is basically the biggest news that I kind of want to go over with you guys here. Everybody knows, let's keep it real here. Everybody knows that the biggest fights that we have about Kiseki, whether it will be on Twitter, on YouTube comment section, or whatever forum you're on, is the waifu wars. Everybody in this community, and I'm sort of included in this list as well, love to talk about the wife. Why my wife is better than yours, blah blah blah. I do not want to blame bonding event for this, of why people just like to front about the waifus, but I can say this really easy. Bonding event did screw up the writing of Cold Steel so much that it didn't you know, every girl had to be basically open for Rin, so there was never going to be any organic relationship between everybody else. You know, let's say with Gaius and Laura, or Fi with Machias. There was never going to be sort of like a relationship thing going on, because every girl had to be open for Rin, for the bonding event, and for the harem situation. I'm gonna keep it real here, guys. I was never a fan of the harem situation on Cold Steel. It's one of the main reasons why I do believe the Cold Steel saga gets so much hate is because of the harem. I mean, it's one of the many reasons, because he also has writing issues. But the harem is also one of like everybody top 3 problems with this saga, that the harem just hinders everybody's progression as a character, not just the woman but also Rin. So what does this mean now? What does this mean that we're not gonna have no bonding events? So does that mean that we're not gonna be able to see my favorite character, my favorite waifu on play? No, we're gonna see everybody on play. We're gonna see everybody for the new Class 7, Old Class 7, and previous Kiseki games. It's just that we're not gonna be seeing the fan servers, Rin, every girl liking Rin. That is over. It is over. I cannot believe I'm saying this. Even just me reading this feels like fake news to me. But I am hyped, man. I think this game, just because of this alone, no more bonding events, could potentially become my favorite Kiseki game of all time. If you guys follow me on Discord, you guys know Trust in the Sky the Third is my favorite Kiseki game of all time. And I think this game has a candidate now because he has no bonding events. And if they can make the progression, the character progression, like in Trust in the Sky, where there's gonna be, you know, kind of gonna be pairing characters now instead of every girl liking Rin. This game, man, this game has potential to be one of the greatest. It could be a hit, man. It could be a hit. I think if it kind of goes with something like this, this game is gonna be regarded as the comeback Kiseki game. You know, the right step forward, basically. So looking forward to see what happens with this, how if they're gonna put another system beside bonding events. But the fact that there's no more bonding events, I'm hype as hell, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. They call me Feify, guys, and hallelujah, man. No more bonding events. I'll see you guys on the next one, right? Gotcha.